today is our first full day in Ho Chi Minh City. Today we're going to be doing just everything. Well, we're going to be starting at the Independence Palace. After the palace, we're going to be going to the Notre Dame / post office. And then after that, this is something that people have recommended to us for like ever. It's called the Remnants Museum. And then the last couple things that we're going to be doing, we're going to be going to a couple different markets. And if we can hit the biggest one, I think it's called Ben Ton or Ben Tay. And it's like the most famous market here. So we absolutely have to do that. But we have a lot to do today, so let's get going. Hello and welcome to Ho Chi Minh City. Yes, last time you saw us, we were not here, we were in Phu Quoc. And then yesterday we took a 1 hour surprisingly easy flight from Phu Quoc back to Ho Chi Minh. A lot of walking today, so I hope you brought your shoes like you did for the Kyoto walking day, because today it's going to be a lot. It's currently 10 a.m. and it feels like it's about 180 degrees Fahrenheit, but it's actually like 95-ish.
Those streets have crosswalks that shine green when you cross, but there are still the same amount of cars and motorbikes that go even when it's shining red. Whew. Whew. But look at this walking bridge, and it is like empty right now, which is kind of crazy.
She acts like it's bad, it's not that bad. She's crazy. I almost got hit by a bus, so I spoke too soon. I will say, we are staying in District 4 and everything you want to see is in District 1. It's about a 20 to 25 minute walk, but the reason why I chose to stay there is because it's less of this. It's still crazy, and you get way more for your money. We're staying in a luxury condo for like 35 USD a night. I mean, that's crazy to us. All right, we have made it to the Independence Palace is what it's called. We went in the wrong door and Sam just almost got us arrested. Wow, I mean, this building is beautiful. Sam's gonna give you all the history on it, but we just bought 2 tickets. Each ticket was 65,000 dong, which is roughly 2 USD each. I love Vietnam.
So the Independence Palace is really super famous for many reasons, but one in particular. On April 30th, 1975, the Independence Palace is where they declared the end of the Vietnam War. So it really is super symbolic here because up to 4 million people died during the Vietnam War, and this is really where they raised the flag of liberation and ended the war.
The president sat right there. Pretty cool. So we've been here for about 30 or 45 minutes and I think that is enough. Oh, I just realized it was zoomed in that whole time, so sorry you had to see up close. But we are headed to the Notre Dame / post office. It is just down the street here. And of course, just our luck, the whole Notre Dame is under construction. It's the post office.
So Vietnam was part of Indochina, which was run and colonized by the French. So in the late 19th century, this post office was built in Vietnam alongside the cathedral, the Notre Dame. So you'll see lots of French influence here even still because they didn't gain their independence from France and separate from Indochina until September 2nd, 1945. Now off to the museum. I read that Ho Chi Minh has a population of 9 million people. So it is a super sprawling big city in Asia, and one of the biggest cities, I think, probably, maybe I'm just making that up, but one of the biggest cities probably in Southeast Asia. It feels that way. Like it's super, super crowded and busy here, but we love like the high pace life. We just made it into the War Remembrance Museum, and we're gonna try to be respectful and not film too much here. But this museum is dedicated to the Vietnam War through the perspective of the Vietnamese. As Americans, we grew up learning from the perspective on the US side, but I'm really interested and really, I don't know if excited or just like curious to see how the Vietnamese saw this war, because I'm imagining it was a very different perspective.
So we didn't film too much. We went through most of it. I mean, it was bad. I mean, like we learned one side growing up at school, and then now we're seeing another side of it, and you know, I just don't understand why it happened. But it's a very well done museum. Everyone should check this out. It's a super important part of history, but it's definitely very sad. It put us in not a great headspace, so we're gonna go do something else. Are you okay after that? You just have to go. I mean, there's no right time. Even if the light is green for you, that doesn't matter.
I got a peach tea, which I've learned is like one of my favorite things in Vietnam. It's called a tra đao. Come on.
Exactly what I want. We just got chicken and sauce, I think it was. Bread is flaky and crispy. Beautiful. Beautiful. Wow. Best banh mi we've had yet. It's on our third one. Everything tastes super fresh. Like they probably make it right there. Yeah. Winner, chicken dinner. Best banh mi in the world. And it was only 38,000, which is like $1, maybe 15 cents USD. But we have one more stop for the day. We're going to the Thang Market. I think that's how you say it. It's gonna be right here. It's just a market where they sell clothes and like just, you know, whatever. Food, they just have everything.
Done crossing roads for the day. I've done my road crossing quota for the day and maybe the week.
Round neck for you have, neck for you have.
When I first walked up to the stand, he was sleeping. And all the other stands are like trying to get you to buy stuff, but this guy was sleeping.
44?
Yeah, I have 44.
You have?
Okay, yeah. No, 42, very big, 42. Very big, no 44.
I need 44.
No.
No?
42.
I don't.
42, very big.
Well, we're close. She said I have big foot. Big?
I'm a big guy.
I saw some shoes over here, babe. This is wild in here and I kind of love it.
Em định lấy.
What do you think?
I'm gonna.
What did you say?
I'm from Foursquare.
Some people try really hard and some people don't care at all.
These in 44 or 45? 44, 45. I know, big foot. I know.
Big feet.
I just was looking at a shoe and he looked at my foot and he goes, no size. Didn't even ask.
You got it. Try it on really quick.
300?
No,
300?
55, 50. Keep already.
300.
Yeah.
Wow, that was such an adventure and that was awesome. I loved it. Sam was ready to leave. I could have spent like just hours in there walking around. But we're gonna close out the video here for tonight. It has been a very full day, but we are starting our Vietnam adventures here. And we are heading all the way up to the north side of the country to Hanoi, going all the way up the coast. So we have a lot of things happening in the next 3 weeks. In the next video, we're gonna be going to the Mekong Delta. We're doing a day trip. Thanks for hanging out with us today in Ho Chi Minh City. We'll see you on the go. She is so dramatic.
Oh my God. Okay, oh my God. What was that?
Sam was trying to film that whole time, and all these people were just like bombarding her. I mean, I got a kick out of it.
I can go the other way if that like. Okay, well, 75. The Independence Palace was where they declared the Independence Palace. Pretty historic. So it really does have a pretty historic. So it really does have a pretty
Okay, I think, wow, that was, whew, that's the post office. Whoa, spitting, sorry.
Because there wasn't